Price action forecast for January the 31st, 2013. Taking a look here at the dollar index. And, we've moved down, obviously. I was looking at the area up here, around, 80.65 at the top side for last week. Did not occur. So, really what we have now, and, it happened pretty quickly, but we had some signals here showing us on the price action basis simply here on the daily chart. So, what do we have now? Aside from a bad mouse, we have a key level here, and this is going back to only just September. So, logically, I think the mass consciousness of traders may try to hold this level. I understand the news, but for the news to work out and the assumption of, I don't know, QE, who knows the number now, right? I think we're going to pull back to here first if you want to go short. But I'm looking for this. Okay, dollar index. Now, going from the other side. These are all price action areas, time of day. Now, from this point, the decision is yours. Don't discount your first thought. Moving forward. Taking a look at the euro. Logically, the first thing to think about, I would think here, left brain, is this, right? High probability. Definitely would take it. Are you going to get all the way down to this top of this green zone? 35 even? Likely not before the first bounce. So set your alarm there about, I would say 35.20. 35.20. And depending on your alarm, you may have a buffer zone. So, 35.25, etc. But, what you want to do there in that situation, unless you're inside about 10 a.m. London, I would say go ahead and move that to break even fairly quickly. Because you could come down a little bit further for New York and then head up. And there actually is a red zone here. So, the pullback long, I think, could head up to this area on the Euro USD. Okay, if we just head straight up in Asia, I think it will definitely come back to the top of this level right here, the New York close, before heading up. And don't take a short unless you get a lower high situation below today's close. Taking a look at the pound dollar, here, a little bit harder to read, right? Got some stuff here, everybody, people want to short. I almost said everybody, but not everybody, right? I think a lot of people want to short 58. And, indicative because of really last few days. And you could take that back actually further congestion areas. And, only going back a little bit. Really not zooming out here on most of these daily outlooks. But it works quite well anyways. Anyhow, don't discount the fact that you could get up to 58.30 to 40 before a great short is in the cards on this. Okay? Moving forward. Australian dollar. Or the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Who's going to win this? Well, what do we have here? Pretty much a classic candlestick pattern called a railroad. But, first thing I think mass consciousness will look at is this. At least back into this green zone. Okay. So basically what you want to do here is take a fib of this area. Let me draw that up for you real quick, but I'm sure everybody gets it here, right? If not, come and join the Traders Lounge. Because, we will help you out in some really cool ways. So look at that. And what do you think the logical place to take another short is? Well, Just so happens this green line that I put here as a target from last week ends up overlapping and confluing, or I'm not sure that's actually a word. There's confluence there at that 104.20 level. So I think there may be some shorters there, but optimally, you're looking about this. Okay, still we're using EMAs on the charts for a little bit longer. That's the short op. If you want to take a long, use 104.20 as your support. Moving forward. Taking a look at the euro versus the Japanese yen. We're in the red zone. Really a great move here. I mean, we had this signal, and of course, going back, this was the initial signal. I wonder how many people are still in that one signal. But, great signals here. Great longs. There's long zones everywhere. I need to add a few here, actually. So I'll just go ahead and write them up. Actually, what I did was this, to go ahead and get this video out. But I think, if you're looking for the 5 EMA here, which it's still around for a little bit on here on the charts when we do the videos, you might be preempted. I think we will get into 124, okay? 124.20, matter of fact, the highest number appears on here on the MT4 charts, I believe is a great target there. So how do you enter the trade? Look at this right here, this blue line, and set an alarm 15 pips above it, maybe even 30 pips, depending on what your schedule is. Moving forward, taking a look here at the oil trade, and what's worked out here. Well, we came right back here to the green zone and went up, marching forward. Do I think there's a good short coming up? Yes, I think there is a significant 150 pip short coming up on crude oil. Do I think that this red zone will turn to a green zone? Absolutely. If you're interested in trading crude oil, join the Traders Lounge. Taking a look at this Euro USD one more time, I wanted to add this to the chart. I think something here could be significant for a repositioning sort of situation, okay? That's pretty much it. Second thought on that. Looking at gold. Took the long here, still in the trade. Pull back. That was it, folks. You may get a deeper retracement. It might happen. Anything is possible, and nothing is impossible. But let me tell you, it may not happen, okay? This may not happen. This is likely to happen. Once you get to this level, this is also likely to happen, and that. And until there's a change of trend, which would be inside of this, you're not looking to do anything else. You are now set to go long on the daily chart. Let's move to that. So you were in here. Obviously, that was what we were looking for. And taking a look at this level, I've been talking about it for 2 weeks. If you didn't take a long here, I'm not sure what's going on. But if you did take the long at least here today, everything is good, okay? Don't worry. If you're break even, fine, cool. If you want to keep it below the previous low in the daily, cool. No issues. This is a long-term trade. We're in it. Hopefully everyone that has the access to the room is in the trade. And I think this is it, okay? That's it. Your best hope for reload right there. The best reload is that. Otherwise, you're going to get it closer to this area, and your probability, I would say, is about 20%, 30% less. But I'm counting on this to go ahead and to move up. Okay, that's gold. I hope you guys are in that. I can't do anything more but tell you exactly what I'm looking for on these outlooks. If I'm not being really, really clear, please let me know. Aside from putting the numbers up on the screen in some sort of flashing subliminal thing, I'm not sure what to do. But okay, there's your micro area for the this. Trying to balance out the intraday. There's a lot more intraday sort of take more trades people I know in the room than what I'm actually doing myself, and doing more of, looking to do more. So I'm trying to balance that out, because that's difficult when people have ideals, okay, opinions, and opinions are like holes, and basically intuitive trading, respecting opinions, talking to other people, working on that is a totally different concept than has ever been tried here in trading. I've seen nothing. Closest I've seen is one guy on Twitter, and he talks about brain waves and so forth, like we talk about in FX Raiders. But this is really a whole new concept, and stepping on toes and so forth. Things can be, well, tread lightly, if you get my drift. Okay. It's your price action outlook for January the 31st, 2013.